Another day.
We made it
life.
another day.
That's right. We are about 30 seconds from getting into our secrets this morning. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things this morning, so hang out with us. We're about, like I said, 30 seconds away from getting into our secrets. This guy apparently he has some knowledge about a huge mistake that has cost the company a ton of money. So we're going to go ahead and see what's going on there, see what your advice is, and have you ever known someone to cost the company a huge amount of money? What up, Jessica? Roger? First comments of the day. Anybody else over there? No, not yet. All right, here we go. There's Marie. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. It is time for our secrets this morning. This man has reached out to the show. He wishes to remain anonymous, obviously.
Yeah.
Because some of the information that he knows...
Ooh, child, could get you in trouble.
That's right. Let's go ahead and get him on. By the way, we are on Facebook Live on the Hot Facebook page. You can find us on YouTube and Twitch, Dex and Barbie T, all one word. Make sure you follow us there. Good morning, sir. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on.
I won't even say what happened, what they did, but one of my coworkers messed up really bad. So bad, he probably won't be able to get a job anywhere nearby once the company finds out.
Damn.
And it was a huge mistake because, I'm an accountant, and so is he. So he made this big mistake. It's real complicated, but all you need to know is it lost the company a lot of money.
Somebody going to jail. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, and here's the worst part. For me, since I know, I'm worried it could come back on me since I didn't immediately tell somebody. I really don't know what I should do. I want him to keep his job. We went to college together. He's a buddy of mine. But I want to keep my job.
Well, and so he knows he messed up. You know, you guys have talked about this. He's probably telling you to keep it quiet, right?
Right.
I would probably drop a hint. If this could be possible jail time involved, I would definitely go ahead and drop a dime in somebody's ear and let them know what's going on, because I ain't going to jail for nobody, especially anybody at work.
I don't think he's going to end up going to jail because it wasn't on purpose. It was a mistake. Problem was it's a really bad mistake.
You can always play dumb. I just feel I didn't know is a very powerful statement.
Still, that
Barbie
doesn't
uses
work.
it all the time.
It's no, I don't. I don't
know
actually.
anything. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes I just don't. But I feel like you're an accountant, you make really, really good money, and
So
that's
you're
a
gonna
very
tell on him.
serious job.
Would you tell on me if I made a mistake like that?
It just depends on how
Oh
much.
my gosh, you would.
No, I don't
You
think
just
I
don't
would.
want to say it.
I don't think I would. If jail time is involved, yes, I will find you a good lawyer.
Okay, what if it's just you could lose your job?
You gonna pay my bills?
You'd rat me out.
Are you gonna pay my bills?
You can find another
Are you
job.
gonna take care of me?
These jobs are a dime a dozen. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. What would you do? Have you ever been in this situation where you found out someone at work made a mistake and it cost the company a lot of money? I love that Jake says, accountant, quote unquote, lost money.
Mhm.
Right.
That's exactly why. See, I would not want to deal with that. Nope.
Tell that to Murdaugh.
Murdaugh.
Oh my gosh. 866-639-4689. Give us a call right now. Did you know of somebody who ended up losing the company money? Do you know of anyone that actually now that we're throwing some blame here or some shade, do you know someone that stole money from the company? Call us up. Share your stories now. Dex, Barbie T on Hot. We'll take your calls. We'll be right back. Woo, wow.
Thanks, Renee. She likes our shirts today.
Oh, thank you very much, Renee. Yoda. What up? Good morning. Who's this?
This is Jamie calling from Greenville.
What up, Jamie? What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever seen something like this at work?
Yes, I have saw something like this at work when I worked at the bank. And let me help you understand something. You going to jail. I ain't going to jail for you.
Hello.
Absolutely not. I'm going to sing like a canary. Nope.
How much money was accidentally lost?
Say again?
How much money was accidentally lost at the bank that you worked at?
Oh, this lady stole. She was transferring money out of a customer's account and putting it into an anonymous account for herself, and she had stole $30,000.
Ooh, she bold.
Yes, I knew. They asked me, did I know about it? Yes, I did, and I sure did.
I know that's right.
So she got arrested. How much time did she end up doing?
She got arrested and she got fired, and I think they gave her like 5 years for stealing.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, orange is not
Yeah.
my black, honey.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Not on me. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
That's crazy. Dang,
Mm-mm. Too
$30,000? And that to me seems like it's an obvious. Let's get into the comments real quick.
The company needs to know, and if he's a friend, he will understand, and together you can come up with a plan. A lot of money means a lot to a lot of different people. I'm with Barbie T. If it's gonna land me in federal jail time, I'm gonna have to say what I gotta say if I'm asked. I won't rat you out, but I won't lie either. Facts.
30 grand.
Like if you get away with it, good luck to you. It still ain't got nothing to do with me. Barbie T says she ain't a ride or die for a coworker. Hello.
Oh, dang, that hurt. That hurt. I see how it is.
I ride, but I can't die. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And jail time is death. Can't do it. Oh, goodness.
5 years.
I had a coworker that stole over $25,000. Yes, Travis, call in.
Yeah, 866-639-4689. We got one more song. You'll have about 2 minutes to tell the story, so you better do it quick.
Hurry, hurry. Loose lips sink ships.
Is that Jake? I saw that comment. Hey, Dex and Barbie T on Facebook. If you're on here, make sure at some point you add our Facebook group. It's the Facebook group. It's the Dex and Barbie T Hot Band.
Yes, add us up.
There you go. Bam. I'm so broke. I wish I had. I still had that $20 my grandma gave me for my birthday. Dang.
What?
That's Rick.
I'm going to post the link to the pages so you guys can follow us there. I got pulled over the other day, scared as F. I was going to jail because I forgot about court fines, but I apparently paid them. I'm with Barbie. Jail is dead.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, ridiculous.
Yo, listen.
There's Travis. All right, let's get Travis call. Let's see. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, Travis, you got about a minute. Tell it to us as fast as you can. Go. Travis?
Are you there?
Travis.
Can you hear me?
There you are. All right, you got 50 seconds. Tell us the story as quickly as you can.
All right. He was the secretary at the office, and we did the books, and we're running through the books, found out that he stole a little over $25,000.
How did he steal it, though? Was he just transferring it into his own account or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hiding. When he was making deposits, he was depositing money in his account as well.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
Amy, can you call? I don't know if I'll have enough time to get Amy, but if you can call with a quick story, 866-639-4689.
Yeah, I put the...
Oh, you put the number down.
Yeah.
Look at you, Barbie, on top of it today. 40 seconds.
Do some work. Okay.
What?
I'm like, I was reading Russell's comment to whose comment? Their thread. I was just reading that, being nosy. I guess he knows Macy.
Who's Macy?
She commented. She told us good morning.
Good morning. One of my
My mouth is still on fire. I had a store manager. Wait.
That's interesting. Okay,
No jail
she'll wait till
time?
after commercials. Good call.
Okay. I'm going to read Brittany's comment.
All right, so this dude is an accountant, one of his fellow coworkers who is also in accounting at this huge company. The guy made a mistake.
Yeah, and you can't make mistakes as an accountant.
Right, because those mistakes is money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that not only was it a mistake, but it's a huge mistake that cost the company a ton of money, which I'm kind of with some of the comments that have been coming in on live, like, well, is it a mistake? You know what I mean?
Right. Or did you take it?
866-639-4689. Would you tell the company? That's the big thing that this guy's saying, too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Good morning. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Jamie calling from Greenville.
What up, Jamie? What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever seen something like this at work?
Yes, I have saw something like this at work when I worked at the bank. And let me help you understand something. You going to jail. I ain't going to jail for you.
Hello.
Absolutely not. I'm going to sing like a canary. Nope.
How much money was accidentally lost?
This lady she was like transferring money out of a customer's account and putting it into an anonymous account for herself. And she had stole like $30,000.
Ooh, she bold.
Yes, I knew. They asked me, did I know about it? Yes, I did. And I sure did.
I know that's right.
So she got arrested. How much time did she end up doing?
She got arrested and she got fired, and I think they gave her like 5 years for stealing.
Wow. Okay.
Sheesh.
You know that they're going to catch you if you're doing something like that at the bank. Like that's like one of the first go-tos, I would think.
Well, Brittany said she had a store manager stealing money out of their bank deposits, and he did it for well over a year before he got caught, and no jail time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How does he not get jail time for that?
I don't know. I wonder if it's like certain. It has to be a certain amount.
I mean, I'm sure that
Money
it's over
get jail.
$1,000.
I'm sure, but like I think maybe if it's under 5,000 or 10,000 or something like that.
No, that's not true. No,
You don't
in
think
fact,
so?
yeah, I think
I'm
we're
saying per the company. It might be per the company.
866-639-4689. Give us a call. Share your thoughts. Have you ever had a coworker, taking money from the company, made a mistake that cost a company some crazy amount of money? Call us now. Share your stories. We'll be back with more of your calls next. Whew. Money Monday.
Brittany, who you working with, girl? She had a girl set up this store to get robbed for over $500, and she got no jail time. It was the same job as my store manager stealing money out of the bank deposits.
Good God.
See, yeah, it's got to be a certain amount of money. I think it's a certain amount. If
But
it's underneath, then
For a year, though? I mean, it's got to be in the
bank deposits. When I used to have to drop out the bank deposits, I mean, it wasn't like you were taking thousands of dollars. It's like maybe a few hundred.
Well, a few $100 every deposit. That's every day you're doing a deposit.
I know, but he's probably not taking all of the money. He's probably just getting like a few out.
Like $20 here, $30 there.
Mhm.
Man, I don't know. All right, Amy, give us a call. So we had a person that would go
In recovery, the store and grab clothes and do fake returns and pocket the money.
shut up.
Wait, so like,
How much money was it? See, this is why they have cameras over the the cash register to
Mhm.
see if anyone's pocketing money and stuff like that. That's nuts. Call now. There's a lot of stories here. We can do some voice change if you guys need it.
whatever the deposit was over, he was taking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who did that? Who put that?
What?
Terrence. I stole the night deposit at my hotel gig. I worked as a third shift night auditor, and they had the safe in the bathroom, which was dumb. It was a slot where they put the deposit for each shift. The second shift person did not push it all the way in, and I took it. LOL. It was over $1,500. The second shift person got fired. I felt so bad, but my rent was paid.
Call. 866. I feel like some people are a
Please
little
call.
scared today to call.
Please call in.
These stories are
Please.
nuts.
I just have to.
What are you
screenshot
doing?
That for myself
Okay.
because I just think that is hilarious.
Keep in mind, Barbie's also the one that says snitches.
I won't snitch on you, Terrence. We don't work together. I don't know you.
Oh, she just snitched on me, dick.
They could link me and you together. They would
Oh.
never link me and Terrence together.
Listens to the show all the time. Literally, you just took a screenshot.
So I don't.
There's
I,
video
I don't
footage.
know. He could be lying.
Wow.
He could just be doing it for the show. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He's making up stories. That's right.
Shayla said I would have kept that myself.
So one of the stories that is going to be coming up a little bit later on, and here's the here we go. Let's get Amy on. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Amy.
All right, Amy, go ahead. Tell us your story.
So I had a coworker who ended up stealing over $200,000, and she got 10 years in jail. Although she spent 1 year and she's on 9 years of probation.
9
That
years.
sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah. That's crazy. So how did she steal it? What kind of company was it? Don't say the name.
It's real estate.
Okay.
And she would steal through cash, people that would pay with cash. And then she would just take the money. She would pretend to pay bills and not pay the bills, take the money. She put one of her kids all the way through college with it.
Did she have to pay restitution along with the 10
She
years?
is.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
Wow.
Dang.
So did she have to pay all of that money back?
No, she'll end up only paying back a portion.
Okay. And how long was she doing this over?
7 years.
7 years she was getting away with it. That's insane.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do we know how she got
there
caught?
was a lot of trust in the company, you know.
Okay. And do we know how she finally got caught?
Yeah, so the owners of the company decided to change tax accountants, and when they changed the tax accountants, the accountants found it.
Got it. Okay. That's where it happens.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank
Yeah.
you for your call. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
I mean, when you do the math,
Dang. For real, man.
she
For real.
could get a bad deal.
Uh,
She must have had some really good lawyers.
Oh, I agree. All right, here we go. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Where are you calling from? Or you can be anonymous.
Hey, good morning. It's Anonymous Josh. What's up?
What's up? Of
What's
course you're
up,
anonymous.
Josh?
What do you got for us?
Okay, so we had a secretary once when we had our electrical company, and so we did commercial electrical. So we'd go down to the town, the city hall, and they'd post the bids for like whatever buildings were going to be built, schools, whatever. We'd go down there and get the bids, and then we'd put in the bid. Generally, whoever has the lowest bid generally gets the job. Whoever can do it for at least a amount of money. So we had the secretary who we were having her go turn in our bids, our completed bids for the job. We went like 6 months without getting work. And so we started getting suspicious because she just showed up one day with like a new yellow Corvette, and like all of a sudden she had all this money. She was selling our bids to our competitors so that they could lowball us. And oh man, it cost us probably potentially millions of dollars. Like
That is so
Yeah.
shady. So
That's
they
shady AF.
they would pay her to give them the information on how much you were bidding a job.
yes.
Well, I mean, what do you do at that point? I mean, like, that's not against the law,
Oh,
right?
we called the police and prosecuted her. I mean, that's like big time felonies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We're bidding on jobs, $5, $6, $7 million contracts.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your. How long did she go to jail?
That I don't remember.
Okay.
She got jail time. I can't remember how much.
Thank you for your
She
call.
lost that Corvette though. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, thank you. Dang, that's crazy. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Brittany. I was just calling because my story was really chopped up when I was trying to type it on the live.
Let's hear it. What
Yeah.
happened from the beginning, real quick?
Okay. So when I worked at Murphy's, I don't know if I should really be sharing that, but I don't care because I don't work there no more. The store manager, I would watch him count the bank deposits while sitting at the safe, and say the deposit was supposed to be $5,300. It would show $5,523. And he would write the two bank slips of what it should be and then what the extra was. But he'd write the extra in there under the camera, right? He'd write the other one in the car. And when he got to the bank, he got caught because he recounted the deposit sitting in the bank parking lot every single morning. And they finally caught him on camera. It took about a year. But during that year, I got treated like crap. They kept telling me he was retaliating because he knew I was involved in the investigation. So he was retaliating, cutting my shifts and stuff. So I finally quit because at one point he told me I needed to choose between my kids and my daughter, or my kids and my job. So I chose my job.
How much did he end up getting?
I know it was quite a few thousands of dollars. It had to have been because he was taking hundreds of dollars at a time. The deposit was always over at least $200 to $300 every day. That deposit on the safe was never accurate. So he was stealing hundreds of dollars daily.
Thank you very much. Wow. Okay.
Thank
then
you.
the other girl that set up the store to be robbed, this is a kind of a funny story real quick. So she was working night shift and she set it up to where she was in the bathroom, and she took all of her money that was in her register, and instead of dropping it into the safe,
Wait, your phone just cut out. Say
instead
that
of
instead of
dropping it
dropping it into the safe, what?
she would set it on top of the safe, right? And she would stack up her whole night deposit right there on top of the safe. And then it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. She had accumulated all that money sitting on top of the safe. She went into the restroom and had some pregnant friend of hers come into the store, crawl on the floor, doing an army crawl behind the registers up to the safe, took the money, crawled back around doing an army crawl, and walked out of the store with over $600.
She did all of that for $600.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, she did it, but her truck was actually, she had just told me a story about how her truck was fixing to get repoed because she owed like $500, and she set it up for that exact amount to get stolen.
Thank you very much. Damn.
Thanks,
that's
Brittany.
nuts.
Thank you.
All right. Playing a lot of Ocean's 11 kind of games just for $600. That's
Right?
crazy.
Pregnant as hell.
Yeah. Hey, Terrence, so you got caught and you did 20 years? Is that right?
No, he said he kept quiet for 20 years. He was 19 at the time.
Oh, yeah. Statute of limitations. It's gone.
It's done.
Yeah. So call in.
Hey, at least you had a place to live for another 30 days. I ain't mad at you. Okay. Oh,
Let me get
Terrence,
these
if you could scroungel up another, 1,800, just let me know.
It's going to be the Dex and Jared show. You ready, Jared?
Oh, my gosh. Whew. Good morning, Constance. You're late. You need to catch up. Okay. So basically, we're talking about people stealing on the job. This accountant, he doesn't want to rat out a friend, but he also doesn't want to get in trouble. He doesn't know what to do. The accountant messed up on some, account, lost some funds or something. So we're like, have you, lost any? Not lost any, but stole anything from work?
Man, these stories are great, guys. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
I
And
got
so the
gamies,
people are
too.
calling in, telling their different stories. And our good hot fam here, Terrence, told us about how he took $1,500 from his safe at work 20 years ago, So anyone remember the guy who broke into BMW and stole close to $10,000 a few years back? That was my brother.
Shut up. We got a phone call on that one. Like a couple of years ago. I remember that phone call. I can probably find it.
Did he get time?
Yeah. No, he didn't because they settled with him, I believe. Is that true?
I need way more than $600 to do an army crawl while pregnant. Exactly. Because, that pregnant girl didn't get anything, and she's the one that stole it. And I believe she said the repo fee was $500.
Almost done. 40 seconds.
Let's see here. Whose birthday is it? Hold on.
7 years, man. That's crazy. Good story, Amy.
Can I
20
get a
seconds.
birthday shout out for my son, Tristan Daniels? He's 15. Happy birthday.
Don't do any of the things that these people are talking about.
I don't know. These people have lived. I feel like I have not lived my life to the fullest.
Okay, one person got away with it. One person.
Lived to tell the story. Mr. No Filter, I remember that date he told us about. He robbed a bank on his first date.
Boom. Woo. All right, so we're going to call this show Money Monday. And these stories are nuts. So what are we talking about this morning, Barbie T?
How have you or someone you know gotten away with stealing from work?
No, not gotten away. None of these people have gotten away. Every single one of them got arrested. One person got away on the live.
Yes, they did.
What happened in his story?
Basically, he stole $1,500 out of the night shift's safe.
Deposit.
The deposit.
Right. This
his
is
rent.
nuts. And
That was 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Take a listen to this story. Now, this is interesting how this goes down. You got to follow carefully. But this girl had a whole like deal going on. Anonymous Josh, good morning. Go ahead.
Okay, so we had a secretary once when we had our electrical company. We did commercial electrical, so we'd go down to the town, the city hall, and they'd post the bids for like whatever buildings were going to be built, schools, whatever. We'd go down there and get the bids, and then we'd put in the bid. Generally, whoever has the lowest bid generally gets the job. Whoever can do it for at least $5 amount of money. So we had the secretary who we were having her go turn in our bids, our completed bids for the job. We went like 6 months without getting work. And so we started getting suspicious because she just showed up one day with like a new yellow Corvette. And like all of a sudden she had all this money. She was selling our bids to our competitors so that they could lowball us. Oh man, it cost us probably potentially millions of dollars. Like
That is so shady. So
That's
they
shady AF.
they would pay her to give them the information on how much you were bidding a job.
yes.
Well, I mean, what do you do at that point? I mean, like, that's not against the law,
Oh,
right?
we called the police and prosecuted her. I mean, that's like big time felonies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely does.
employee espionage. Wow, that was tough.
Nailed it.
Hey, good morning, Amy. Go ahead. What happened at your work?
So I have a coworker who ended up stealing over $200,000, and she got 10 years in jail. Although she spent 1 year, and she's on 9 years of probation.
9
That
years.
sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah. That's crazy. So how did she steal it? What kind of company was it? Don't say the name.
Real estate.
Okay.
She would steal through cash, people that would pay with cash. She would just take the money. She would pretend to pay bills and not pay the bills, take the money. She put one of her kids all the way through college with it.
And how long was she doing this over?
7 years.
7 years. The only way they
Ooh.
caught her is because they changed accountants, and that's how they figured out that she had been stealing that money.
She paid off her kids' college with that stuff.
Yeah, but she still has to pay restitution.
But not all of it, though.
Stop trying to figure this out.
I'm just saying.
All right?
I'm just giving her story.
You're not a criminal in the making.
I'm not.
Okay,
I
then.
would fail.
You would be miserable in prison.
can't.
All right? 866-639-4689. You're welcome to join the show. Speaking of Money Monday, wait until you hear what happened when this woman found out that her man was cheating. But wait until you hear it's not just cheating, but like, dang, you spent what? On who?
On a side chick? Oh.
We'll go ahead and get into that. That's going to be coming up next. Dex Barbie T on Hot.
Nailed it. Espionage.
Boy, you want to talk about like someone who needs some extra coffee this morning. Hey, good morning, Constance.
Hey, good
What do you
morning.
got? Good morning. What do you got for us real quick?
Okay, so I used to live in some apartments back in the day, and we had a lady, apartment manager. She, I was told she had embezzled money, but then it was only put in her termination that she misappropriated funds, and she was having an affair with an underage person that was her daughter's boyfriend.
Oh. Whoa.
What?
And got caught. But now, 10 years later, her and her boyfriend run apartments up here in Knoxville.
Shut up.
Child,
I
family
swear.
business.
And I happened to have moved in them when they took over the property.
So
It's a whole mess. I'm not going to put the name out there, but
yeah. So the girl and this boyfriend that she has now, that's the one that she got in trouble with because he was underage?
yeah, like he was 17, and when it started, but right when it found out, they were 18. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Thank you.
crazy.
Thank you,
you're
Constance.
welcome.
Dang, how do you not get in jail for that?
So I wonder if this is considered illegal, what Jacqueline said.
Wow.
She says worked at a pawn shop where a manager took a ring saying that it was fake, even though it was real, just so she could turn around and buy it for herself, really cheap. That's a form of stealing. $4,000 ring for $100.
Oh, that's a very good question. Is
So
it?
could
Oh.
they get in trouble for that?
Kokithia is over there on Twitch. Good to see you again, Kokithia. Hopefully you had a good Christmas because we haven't talked to her in a while. Happy birthday to your son.
Happy birthday, Nyla. Today's our birthday.
Awesome. One more song.
We got to get him a birthday shout out. Travis and Nyla.
Travis and Nyla. All right, hit it up.
Tristan and Nyla, my bad.
Tristan and Nyla. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so here's the story that we're about to tell and see what your thoughts are. Married man gets divorced after buying a Tesla for an OnlyFans model. Model's name is Alice Irving. I'm going to look her up. And was given a Tesla by one of her fans. She says the married man's wife filed for divorce after she found out that, so he wasn't even cheating. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, it's like he just was subscribing to the OnlyFans and then gave this girl a Tesla, which to me, find out that my wife gives some other man, like the pool guy, like a Tesla.
That would be shady.
I would be furious.
Can I say this? I don't know who did this. I don't know this person, but somehow they got my Cash App and they sent me some money. I literally had no idea. Had no idea.
I mean, when you say sent you some money, how much?
I won't disclose, but
Is it a lot?
It's not a lot.
Would
no.
I be surprised?
I mean, I was shocked. It's a nice dinner.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
and they said to my favorite radio
Do you know who they are?
person. No, I don't know who it is. I know their name, obviously, but I've never met this person. I don't know them. So the thing was, when I saw it, and I was like, should I request more money? But
That's
I have
your
no
response?
No, the reason why is because I wanted to say thank you. And my friend was like, request more money. Tell them to send us more. And I was like, wait.
You have bad friends.
I was like, wait.
No.
But I just wanted to be like, thank you. But you can't reply after a long, you can't reply.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
She's been in the process of moving from Athens to Newman. Where's Newman? Noonan? What's that? Oh, got a work promotion.
I've had married men submit to mine.
Who said that?
Brittany, she's got OnlyFans. Remember?
Do you?
Yes, we shouted her out before.
Oh, that's right. Well, how much money did they end up sending you? Oof.
You said black cat. Shut up, Jake. Our area manager caught it and questioned all of us at the store. We all played dumb to save her ass and almost lost my own job. Oh, you a good friend.
Almost lost it.
Yes. Dr. Marie is a grandmother now. Yes, she is.
Shut up. Oh, south of Atlanta Airport. Ugh. Well, at least you got the Hartsfield.
Bruh, if I was a girl, I would never work the rest of my life. You so stupid. It ain't that easy.
Stoner Mom 5. That's Brittany's OnlyFans. Get out of here.
Pretty sure one dude and his wife checks out my page together. I mean, that is a thing.
I mean, I guess if they're involved together in it, then that's different. But still,
get that money, girl. Get that money.
Wait until you hear what she did with the car. By the way,
did she sell it? I would have sold it probably. I would have drove it around for a few days and sold it maybe.
But then you're putting miles on it. Then it's used.
I mean, it's already out the car lot, so.
Yeah, do you buy new cars or do you buy used cars?
My next purchase, if I want, it has to be the car that I want. I want it 0 miles.
Why? As soon as you drive it off the lot, it's going to be like $5,000 less.
I know, but still.
All right, so we've called this show Money Monday because people do some stupid stuff with money. So we wanted to know, have you ever found out if your significant other had spent money on someone else?
I'd be upset.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's your, kind of cue on what's going on here. So this married man, he apparently is a fan of this girl on OnlyFans. Her name is Alice Irving, all right, with an I.
Mm-hmm.
And so what does he do? He gives her a Tesla.
Those are not cheap.
No, it's not at all. And it's not one of the Model 3s. It was one of the higher level ones, right?
What?
Yeah. And so she ends up, wow, I just pulled her up. So what does she end up doing? She ends up selling it for $85,000.
Sheesh.
Right.
Would you buy her a Tesla based off of what she looks like?
No, I wouldn't know.
I'm saying, is she that girl?
I mean, she's hot. Yeah, don't get
Okay,
me
then.
wrong, but I'm not going to give her a
Somebody's
Tesla.
gonna buy her a Tesla.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not in relationships with women like that. All right, so here's what I do know is that this man was married. And so his wife found out that he had bought this random OnlyFans model a Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she found that out, she said, that's it. And she Alice got contacted by a lawyer. Alice is the one that's telling this story. And so she was like, yep, this man bought me a Tesla. I sold it for $85,000. He signed it over to me and everything as a gift. And sure enough, this woman is divorcing her husband because of this.
Is she going to ask Alice for some of the money?
That's not how? No.
Can she?
No.
I mean, she was married to the man, so her money was being spent on this lady.
Oh, well, it's already a gift. I don't think you can ask for it back. Even then, she's going to get half of whatever this man is owed. Granted, it's a little bit less money. So there you go. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. Share your stories. Have you ever found out that your significant other was spending money on some floozy? Or dude, whatever.
Or
you know?
are you the person that got the money spent on?
Right. And they were married. How much money did they spend? All right. Call us up. Share your stories now. 866-639-4689.
And I mean, if they still like spending, some people are just generous. Like that random Cash App, I was shocked. Like it sent a while ago. That's how long. Like I did not like about a month or so ago.
Right.
I didn't know. I just so happened to look at my Cash App and I was like, who is this? I thought I was being scammed. And I was like, oh wait, no, he put money in my account. Okay.
I'm just curious to see, and I don't know how many people are going to call in this morning because it is a Monday, but I am just like, man, I would love to see if something like this is going down. Dang, I'm getting text messages. All right.
She could ask for some of it back since they were married, but Judge would probably just give her the other Tesla. True. Uh-oh. Renee, one of your comments is hidden. What'd you say? That's exactly why my broke ass would have done. Who needs a car like that? It's just going to run you off a mountain for you.
Dang. All right. If you have a story, hit us up. We're going to go ahead and...
Mine would never. He knows I'd come for him and her. He always asks if they want me to unalive them both.
Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Calling from Spartanburg.
What up? Go ahead. Tell us your story. What happened?
So I actually just happened over the New Year's. I was actually dating a man from Greenville, and he actually was living another life with a whole nother female. We were dating about 9 months, going on a year. We had planned on getting married as my daughter graduates high school in a few years. And it just so happened New Year's Eve, I had called him and he didn't answer, and I was in the bed. So I said, let me just get up and see, because this is unusual. So I called him twice. I said, let me call him again just so he doesn't tell me he's in the bed sleep. Because if someone calls you more than 2 or 3 times, you know, that's an explanation that you have. But if you just call someone once or twice, they can easily tell you they didn't hear it or they
Right.
were asleep.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So, long story short, we had been together. This man kept up with me from the time he got up. He would be at work in business meetings. I would be on the phone while he's in meetings. Even when I worked, he kept up with me 24/7. I mean, it was so unbelievable. But the thing about it, he had a house. He brought me to his house that he actually was planning on living in.
With you.
Excuse me. Yes, I had my own place, but when I first met him, he asked me if we ever lived together, did I want to live in that house or start over? And it just seemed so weird. So I had been to the house, spent the night with him. You know, we had relations. The thing about it, the night that I went to his house, he had me wait. He said he had to clean up. Long story short, I found out he had a whole girlfriend. He cleaned up her things and put them somewhere in the house, but he told me he had to clean up. So I get there. I don't see a sign of a woman, no sign of a girlfriend, not even flowers, vases. You know how you can have a feminine touch in the house? A woman and a man live together. I literally thought it was just him. So,
New Year's Eve, I went to his house because he didn't answer the phone. I see the TV on from the bedroom, from outside. I pulled up. I immediately noticed that it was some Christmas decorations, like the red wreath on the front windows. I was like, whoa. You know, it just surprised me. He would have even brought it up if he bought some type of decorations.
So,
Mind you, we go out of town, spend the night. We go grocery shopping. We've been home shopping, all kind of things that you would think a normal couple does.
so
What did you see on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, what happened? So how did
Okay, so-
who was it? Real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
So real quick, I sat there calling him still. I called him about 15, 17 times, just so I know I'm not crazy.
Right.
Okay. I'm sitting there in his driveway. About 10 or 15 minutes later, a car pulls in. So I'm already sitting there wondering. He told me his mom's car was the extra car that I seen when I came. So I'm not thinking anything of it. Well, that same car was there beside his car, and I just pulled behind his car. I had the driveway blocked. So when a car pulled in, I just kind of moved over so they could get in. I'm like, who are all these cars? Who is this? So he gets out the car, out the passenger side. He walks up to me. He's like, I have company. I was like, so what does that mean? He's like, I have company. You need to go.
Who's
said,
the
I'm not
company?
going anywhere. So the driver she finally pulls up, and she's just sitting there. I was like, who is that? He's like, oh, that's my girl. I said, are you serious? How are you in a relationship? And we've been together, and we were best friends, y'all. We talked on the phone. We always went to dinner. We did everything together. This man even wanted a child by me.
Ooh.
I mean, he told me he hadn't been with anybody in a long time. When I first met him, I did life insurance, and I gave him my business card. He approached me at the gas station.
Hey,
And
we
I
only
told
we
him-
only got 30 seconds, so I got a couple of
Okay.
quick questions. So did you ever recognize this woman? You had no idea?
I had no idea. So
And
she gets out the car. She's like, who are you? And I said, I'm his girlfriend. She said, I could been with him for 10 years. I was like, wow.
10 years?
crazy.
As his
10
girlfriend, she'd have
years.
done me too.
Dang.
She's crazy. She said, we hadn't had relations in a while. I was like, well, this is probably why, because he's been with me. She
Dang.
said, she said, the love's been gone. I said, well, baby, I don't, like, it just don't
There
make
you go.
sense.
We got to go. We got to go. Thank you. Damn. That was forever. Ah.
And
I
have
don't
to
even know.
use the
Dang.
bathroom.
I don't even know how to do that. I'm just going to tell the story. Whoo, child. All right, so this girl gave us an earful, but man, it is a crazy story when you really get down to it. So she had been dating this guy, spending all this time with him. We're talking like, imagine if you will, like you're spending, days with him while he's on work calls and all that kind of stuff. You've been over to the guy's house and all this kind of stuff. And then come to find out on New Year's Eve, that's when she found out this past New Year's Eve
Right.
that he had been in a relationship for 10 years.
10 years.
And you were the other woman.
Yeah.
Because
For
at that
9
point,
months, for about a year.
yeah, for about 9 months to a year. And they were talking about getting married and all
Having
of this kind of
kids.
stuff. Right. Dang, that's nuts. So here's what we want to know. 866-639-4689. Have you ever found out that the person that you were in love with, the person that you have been spending all this time, maybe you were married to them, right? They had someone else on the side. And here's the kicker, that they ended up spending like an insane amount of money. Here's what I will say. All right, so this woman was married to this guy for years, like 10 years. They had a kid together, right? And then all of a sudden she finds out through receipts that this man had been spending money on someone else, ended up putting their kid through college,
Wait.
paid for their college, not her own kid.
Someone else's kid? He had a kid with her?
No.
Or,
wasn't
so
even
this
her-
he ain't even a pappy.
Yeah,
Oh, no. So, yeah, I got a problem with that.
right.
A big problem.
Insane. And so at that point, like she finds out, she ends up getting a divorce. But what do you do, man? The kid never ends up getting his college paid for. The other kid, not even blood,
Right.
gets their college paid for. And then this all started because this guy got a divorce because he paid for a Tesla for some OnlyFans girl. Wasn't even seeing the girl. Just said, hey, I want to give you something nice, hoping that he could meet up with her.
I mean, if anybody out there want to buy me a Tesla,
Stop. Well, if you're single, go ahead, buy away. But if you're married,
ask your wife first at least.
yeah, 866-639-4689. Give us a call. Share your stories. Have you ever found something like this out?
Oh my gosh, y'all! The comments had me weak. Today, Junior.
And I'm sure she it was a lot to her because this is just happened. It was fresh, but that was like 5 minutes.
He said,
Oh,
somebody
please
said
tell me this isn't her.
he left because she wouldn't get to the point.
Hey, good morning. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hi, this is Enoch. I'm calling from Greenville, South Carolina.
Go ahead. Tell us your story. What happened, real quick?
Okay, so this was before I moved here. I was a dancer. I lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I had a regular. He would come in. He would drop obscene amounts of money. I would see him like 3-4 times a week. When he went out of state, he would fly me out, pay for a room and everything.
What?
I was married, and that he was not a good guy at all. He wasn't even treating his wife that great. Like, the stuff he was buying me, he wasn't even buying for her. It was horrible.
What was he buying you?
He bought me jewelry. He bought me diamonds. He bought me expensive clothes. He bought me furs. He bought me a car. My apartment, he got me my apartment. He paid for the first 6 months of my rent, my security deposit.
I love that for you.
Whoa, but he was married. So during this whole time, how long before you found out that he was married?
I found out 2.5 years later that he was married. When I did, I actually did some research on my own, and I found out a way to contact his wife. And, like, when he would give me, like, jewelry, I would go sell it, and I would give her some of the money to, help her set herself up for her and her kids to get her divorce.
Oh, good for you.
That's good. See,
Wow.
that's my kind of girl. I do the same thing. I'll be like, sis, what you need? I'll get it from him.
Right, because I was like, he's not giving her any money. Like, he doesn't buy her stuff like that, He makes all the money in the household. Like, I found out from her that she even, like, stopped her own career to help him pursue his. And I'm just like, oh, no, honey. Oh, no.
Here's my question, though. So he flies you. So you guys were basically having a relationship, right? So he would fly you to other parts of the country, right? Get you a hotel stay and everything like that. Would he just tell his wife that he was on a work trip?
I guess he would just tell his wife he was on a work trip. I mean, sometimes it was to the point where he would be like, oh, your kids are out of school. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, let's take them and your mom on a vacation. And then he would just, like, fly us out.
And in total, how much money, if you were to just guesstimate, because he bought you a car, he bought 6 months off of rent, like all this other stuff. If you were to just throw a dollar sign number, how much money did this man spend on you?
Within those 2 years, I want to say almost 200,000, maybe a little bit more.
Wow. Just wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was a total jerk. Like, the stuff that I found out about him, like, it was like a whole different person from the person that I met at the strip club. Like, I was like, this is insane. I totally wanted to fight him, but I was like, revenge is so much better, girl. Get your money.
Facts.
Good for you.
Facts.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening. Welcome to our area.
Thank you.
Jeez. That.
These stories make me feel like I wasted my youth. Candace. Okay. But listen, Candace, you can still get it, girl. You can still get it.
Okay.
That would make a good Lifetime movie, right?
Wow, that story. Jared, that's the story. Which, by the way, Mr. No Filter now has the title. Sorry, Candace. I think Candace had the title for the longest. But for the highest viewed TikTok, within a day, that thing got 200-something thousand.
Oh, yeah, the last one?
Yeah, where he fought his brother. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was about to read Haley's.
What did Haley say?
Haley says, this literally just happened to my mom. She was dating a guy for 3 months, and on December 29th, a girl messaged her and said her mom had been with her boyfriend off and on for 15 years, and he isn't divorced from his wife, and they have been separated from her for 8 years. When my mom asked him to leave our Christmas party, he went straight to the woman of 15 years' house and begged for forgiveness from her. The daughter sent my mom messages, pictures of him at their house and everything. He was messed up.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just wow. Okay.
Yo.
Guys, these stories today, pretty intense.
Wild.
Right? Thank you for your calls. Thank you for your stories. We love you guys. You guys are like family to us as always. It's time for us to wrap up our live.
I know.
Keep up with the show off air, of course. Dex and Barbie T Hot Fam group. There it is. We need to start posting on there more and having some discussions. and of course TikTok, Dex and Barbie T, all one word there. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's True Crime Tuesday.
I missed it.
Right, we're bringing it back. We kind of took a little bit of a break for the holidays.
Yeah.
Because nothing says Merry Christmas like murder. I don't think that worked. So,
Jeez.
All right, guys, take care.
Love you.
Why am I hanging up on the live like it's a phone call?